Torah portion for August 30th, 2025 is entitled Shoftim, translates to right rulers. Torah portion is taken from Deuteronomy chapter 16 verse 18 through chapter 21 verse 9. The Haftarah is taken from Isaiah chapter 51 verse 12 through chapter 52 verse 12. And the apostolic portion is taken from the book of John chapter 14 verses 9 through 20. Deuteronomy 16:18 through 22. Appoint judges and officers within all your gates, which Jehovah your Elohim is giving you, according to your tribes, and they shall judge the people with righteous right ruling. Do not distort right ruling. Do not show partiality, nor take a bribe, for a bribe blinds the eyes of the wise and twists the words of the righteous. Follow righteousness, righteousness alone, so that you live and inherit the land which Jehovah your Elohim is giving you. Do not plant for yourself any tree as an Asherah near the altar of Jehovah your Elohim that you make for yourself. And do not set up a pillar, which Jehovah your Elohim hates. Deuteronomy 17. Do not slaughter to Jehovah your Elohim a bull or a sheep, which has any blemish, any evil matter, for that is an abomination to Jehovah your Elohim. When there is found in your midst, in any of your cities which Jehovah your Elohim is giving you, a man or a woman who does what is evil in the eyes of Jehovah your Elohim, in transgressing his covenant, and has gone and served other mighty ones and bowed down to them, or to the sun, or to the moon, or to any of the host of heavens, which I have not commanded, and it has been made known to you, and you have heard, and hast searched diligently, then see, if true, the matter is confirmed that such an abomination has been done in Israel. Then you shall bring out to your gates that man or woman who has done this evil matter, and you shall stone to death that man or woman with stones. At the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses shall he that is to die be put to death. He is not put to death by the mouth of 1 witness. The hand of the witnesses shall be first against him to put him to death, and the hand of all the people last. So you shall purge the evil from your midst. When any matter arises which is too hard for you to judge, between blood and blood, between plea and plea, or between stroke and stroke, matters of strife within your gates, then you shall rise up and go to the place which Jehovah your Elohim chooses, and shall come to the priests, the Levites, and to the judge who is in those days, and shall inquire, and they shall declare to you the word of right ruling. And you shall do according to the word which they declare to you from that place which Jehovah chooses, and you shall guard to do according to all that they instruct you. Do according to the Torah in which they teach you, according to the right ruling which they say to you. You do not turn to the right or to the left from the word which they declare to you. And the man who acts arrogantly, so as not to listen to the priest who stands to serve there before Jehovah your Elohim, or to the judge, that man shall die. So you shall purge the evil from Israel. And let all the people hear and fear, and no longer do arrogantly. When you come to the land which Jehovah your Elohim is giving you, and shall possess it, and shall dwell in it, and you shall say, Let me set a sovereign over me, like all the Gentiles that are around me. You shall certainly set a sovereign over you, whom Jehovah your Elohim shall choose. Set a sovereign over you from among your brothers. You are not allowed to set a foreigner over you, who is not your brother. Only He is not to increase horses for himself, nor cause the people to return to Mitzrayim to increase horses. For Jehovah has said to you, do not return that way again. And he is not to increase wives for himself, lest his heart turn away, nor is he to greatly increase silver and gold for himself. And it shall be, when he sits on the throne of his reign, that he shall write for himself a copy of this Torah in a book, from the one before the priests, the Levites. And it shall be with him, and he shall read it all the days of his life, so that he learns to fear Jehovah his Elohim, and guard all the words of this Torah and these laws, to do them, so that his heart is not lifted up above his brothers, and so as not to turn aside from the command right or left, so that he prolongs his days in his reign, he and his children, in the midst of Israel. Deuteronomy 18. The priests, the Levites, all the tribe of Levi, have no part nor inheritance with Israel. They are to eat the offerings of Jehovah made by fire, and his inheritance. But among his brothers, Levi has no inheritance. Jehovah is his inheritance, as he has spoken to him. And this is the priest's right from the people, from those who bring an offering. Whether it is bull or sheep, they shall give to the priest the shoulder, and the 2 cheeks, and the stomach. The first fruits of your grain, and your new wine, and your oil, and the first of the fleece of your sheep, you give to him. For Jehovah your Elohim has chosen him out of all your tribes to stand to serve in the name of Jehovah, him and his sons forever. And when the Levite comes from one of your gates, from where he has sojourned among all Israel, and shall come with all the desire of his being to the place which Jehovah chooses, then he shall serve in the name of Jehovah his Elohim, like all his brothers the Levites, who are standing there before him. They are to have portion for portion to eat, besides what comes from the sale of his inheritance. When you come into the land which Jehovah your Elohim is giving you, you do not learn to do according to the abominations of those Gentiles. Let no one be found among you who makes his son or his daughter pass through the fire, or one who practices divination, or a user of magic, or one who interprets omens, or a sorcerer, or one who conjures spells, or a medium, or a spiritist, or one who calls up the dead. For whoever does these are an abomination to Jehovah, and because of these abominations Jehovah your Elohim drives them out from before you. Be perfect before Jehovah your Elohim. For these nations whom you are possessing do listen to those using magic and to diviners, but as for you, Jehovah your Elohim has not appointed such for you. Jehovah your Elohim shall raise up for you a prophet like me from your midst, from your brothers. Listen to him, according to all you ask of Jehovah your Elohim in Horeb in the day of the assembly, saying, Let me not hear again the voice of Jehovah my Elohim, nor let me see this great fire any more, lest I die. And Jehovah said to me, What they have spoken is good. I shall raise up for them a prophet like you out of the midst of their brothers, and I shall put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak to them all that I command him. And it shall be, the man who does not listen to my words which he speaks in my name, I require it of him. But the prophet who presumes to speak a word in my name, which I have not commanded him to speak, or who speaks in the name of other mighty ones, even that prophet shall die. And when you say in your heart, How do we know the word which Jehovah has not spoken? When the prophet speaks in the name of Jehovah, and the word is not, or comes not, that is the word which Jehovah has not spoken. The prophet has spoken it presumptuously, Do not be afraid of him. Deuteronomy 19. When Jehovah your Elohim cuts off the nations whose land Jehovah your Elohim is giving you, and you dispossess them, and dwell in their cities and in their houses, separate 3 cities for yourself in the midst of your land, which Jehovah your Elohim is giving you to possess. Prepare a way for yourself, and divide into 3 parts the border of your land, which Jehovah your Elohim is giving you to inherit, that anyone who kills someone shall flee there. And this is the matter of the one who kills someone, who flees there and live. He who smites his neighbor unintentionally, not having hated him in time past. Even he who goes to the forest with his neighbor to cut timber, and his hand swings a stroke with the axe to cut down the tree, and the head slips from the handle and strikes his neighbor, so that he dies. Let him flee to one of these cities and live, lest the revenger of blood, while his displeasure is hot, pursue the one who kills someone and overtake him, because the way is long, and shall smite him, though he was not worthy of death, since he has not hated him before. Therefore I am commanding you, saying, separate 3 cities for yourself. And if Jehovah your Elohim enlarges your border, as he swore to your fathers, and has given you the land which he promised to give your fathers, when you guard all this command to do it, which I am commanding you today, to love Jehovah your Elohim, and to walk in his ways all the days, then you shall add 3 more cities for yourself besides these 3, so that innocent blood is not shed in the midst of your land, which Jehovah your Elohim is giving you as an inheritance, or blood guilt shall be upon you. But when anyone hates his neighbor, and shall lie in wait for him, and rise against him, and smite the life from him, so that he dies, then he shall flee to one of these cities. And the elders of his city shall send and bring him from there, and give him into the hand of the revenger of blood, and he shall die. Your eye shall not pardon him, but you shall purge the blood of innocent blood from Israel, so that it might be well with you. Do not remove your neighbor's boundary, which those in the past have set, in your inheritance which you inherit in the land that Jehovah your Elohim is giving you to possess. One witness does not rise up against a man concerning any crookedness or any sin that he commits. At the mouth of 2 witnesses or at the mouth of 3 witnesses a matter is established. When a malicious witness rises up against any man to accuse him of turning aside, then both men who have the dispute shall stand before Jehovah, before the priests and the judges who serve in those days. And the judges shall diligently search and see if the witness is a false witness, who has falsely accused his brother. Then you shall do to him as he thought to have done to his brother. Thus you shall purge the evil from your midst. And let the rest hear and fear, and never again do this evil matter in your midst. And let not your eye pardon. Life for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot. Deuteronomy 20. When you go out to battle against your enemies, and shall see horses and chariots and people more numerous than you, do not be afraid of them, for Jehovah your Elohim, who brought you up from the land of Mitzrayim, is with you. And it shall be, when you draw near to battle, that the priest shall come and speak to the people, and shall say to them, Hear, O Israel, you are drawing near today to battle with your enemies. Do not let your heart faint. Do not fear or tremble, or be afraid before them. For Jehovah your Elohim is he who goes with you, to fight for you against your enemies, to save you. And the officers shall speak to the people, saying, Who is the man who has built a new house, and has not dedicated it? Let him go and return to his house, lest he die in the battle, and another man dedicate it. And who is the man who has planted a vineyard, and has not begun to use it? Let him go also, and return to his house, lest he die in the battle, and another man should begin to use it. And who is the man who is engaged to a woman, and has not taken her? Let him go and return to his house, lest he die in battle, and another man take her. And the officers shall speak further to the people, and say, Who is the man who is afraid and tender of heart? Let him go and return to his house, lest the heart of his brothers faint like his heart. And it shall be, when the officers have finished speaking to the people, that they shall appoint commanders of the divisions to lead the people. When you draw near to a city to fight against it, then you shall make a call for peace to it. And it shall be, that if it accepts your call for peace, and shall open to you, that all the people found in it are to be your compulsory labor, and serve you. But if it does not make peace with you, and shall fight against you, then you shall besiege it. And Jehovah your Elohim shall give it into your hands, and you shall smite every male in it with the edge of the sword. Only the women, and the little ones, and the livestock, and all that is in the city, all its spoil, you take as plunder for yourself. And you shall eat the enemy's plunder, which Jehovah your Elohim gives you. Do so to all the cities which are very far from you, which are not of the cities of these nations. Only of the cities of these peoples, which Jehovah your Elohim gives you as an inheritance, you do not keep alive any that breathe. But you shall certainly put them under the ban, the Hittite, and the Amorite, and the Canaanite, and the Perizzite, and the Hivite, and the Jebusite, as Jehovah your Elohim has commanded you, lest they teach you to do according to all their abominations, which they have done for their mighty ones, and you sin against Jehovah your Elohim. When you besiege a city for a long time by fighting against it to take it, you did not destroy its trees by wielding an axe against them. If you do eat of them, do not cut them down. For the tree of the field, a man to be besieged by you. Only the trees which you know are not trees for food, you do destroy and cut down, to build siege works against the city that is fighting against you until it falls. Deuteronomy 21, 1 through 9. When anyone is found slain, lying in the field in the land which Jehovah your Elohim is giving you to possess, and it is not known who smote him, then your elders and your judges shall go out, and they shall measure the distance from the slain man to the cities round about. And it shall be that the elders of the city nearest to the slain man shall take a heifer which has not been worked, and which has not pulled with a yoke. And the elders of that city shall bring the heifer down to a wadi with flowing water, which is neither plowed nor sown, and they shall break the heifer's neck there in the wadi. And the priest, the sons of Levi, shall come near, for Jehovah your Elohim has chosen them to serve him, and to bless in the name of Jehovah, and by their mouth every strife and every stroke is tried. And let all the elders of that city nearest to the slain man wash their hands over the heifer whose neck was broken in the wadi. And they shall answer and say, Our hands have not shed this blood, nor have our eyes seen it. O Jehovah, forgive your people, Yisrael, whom you have redeemed, and do not allow innocent blood in the midst of your people Israel, and the blood guilt shall be pardoned to them. Thus you purge the guilt of innocent blood from your midst when you do what is right in the eyes of Yahovah. Isaiah 51:12 through 52:12. I am he who comforts you. Who are you that you should be afraid of man that dies, and of the Son of Man who is made like grass? And you have forgotten Yahovah your Maker, who stretched out the heavens and laid the foundations of the earth, and you continually fear all the day, because of the rage of the oppressor, as he has prepared to destroy. And where is the rage of the oppressor? Bowed, he hastens to be loosened, that he should not die in the pit, and that his bread should not fail. But I am Yahovah your Elohim, stirring up the sea, and its waves roar. Yahovah of hosts is his name. And I have put my words in your mouth, and with the shadow of my hand I have covered you, to plant the heavens and lay the foundations of the earth, and to say to Sion, you are my people. Awake, awake yourself. Rise up, O Jerusalem, you who have drunk at the hand of Yahovah the cup of his wrath. You have drunk the dregs of the cup of reeling, and drained it out. Of all the sons she bore, she has none to guide her, and of all the sons she has brought up, none takes her by the hand. Both of these are coming upon you. Who is sorry for you? Ruin and destruction, scarcity of food and sword. How shall I comfort you? Your sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets, like a gazelle in a net. They are filled with the wrath of Yahovah, the rebuke of your Elohim. Therefore, please hear this, you afflicted and drunk, but not with wine. Thus said your master Yahovah and your Elohim, who pleads the cause of his people. See, I shall take out of your hand the cup of reeling, the dregs of the cup of my wrath. Never again shall you drink it. And I shall put it into the hand of those who afflict you, who have said to your being, bow down, and we pass over you. And you made your back life like the ground, and as the street to walk over. Awake, awake, put on your strength, O Sion, put on your garments of splendor, O Jerusalem, the set-apart city. For no more do the uncircumcised and the unclean come into you. Shake yourself from the dust, arise and sit down, O Jerusalem. Loose yourselves from the bonds of your neck, O captive daughter of Sion. For thus said Yahovah, you have been sold for naught, and you are redeemed not with silver. For thus said the Master Yahovah, at first my people went down into Mitzrayim to sojourn there, and I sure oppressed them without cause. And now what have I here, declares Yahovah, that my people are taken away for naught? Those who rule over them make them wail, declares Yahovah, and my name is despised all day continually. Therefore my people shall know my name in that day, for I am the one who is speaking. See, it is I. How pleasant upon the mountains are the feet of him who brings good news, who proclaims peace, who brings good news, who proclaims deliverance, who says to Sion, your Elohim reigns. The voice of your watchmen. They shall lift up their voices. Together they shout for joy, because eye to eye they see the return of Yahovah to Sion. Break forth into joy. Sing together, you waste places of Jerusalem. For Yahovah shall comfort his people. He shall redeem Jerusalem. Yahovah shall lay bare his set-apart arm in the eyes of all the nations, and all the ends of the earth shall see the deliverance of our Elohim. Turn aside, Come out from there, touch not the unclean. Come out of her midst, be clean, ye who bear the vessels of Yahovah. For you shall not come out in haste, nor go in flight. For Yahovah is going before you, and the Elohim of Yisrael is your rear guard. John 14, 9 through 20. Yeshua said to him, Have I been with you so long, and you have not known me, Philip? He who has seen me has seen the Father. And how do you say, Show us the Father? Do you not believe that I am in the Father, and the Father is in me? The words that I speak to you, I do not speak for myself, but the Father who stays in me does his works. Believe me that I am in the Father, and the Father in me. Otherwise, believe me because of the works themselves. Truly, truly, I say to you, he who believes in me, the works that I do, he shall also do. And greater works than these he shall do, because I go to my Father. And whatever you ask in my name, that I shall do, in order that the Father might be esteemed in the Son. If you ask whatever in my name, I shall do it. If you love me, you shall guard my commands. And I shall ask the Father, and he shall give you another helper, to stay with you forever, in the Spirit of the truth, whom the world is unable to receive, because it does not see him or know him. But you know him, for he stays with you, and shall be in you. I shall not leave you orphans. I am coming to you. Yet a little while, and the world no longer sees me. But you shall see me, because I live, and you shall live. In that day you shall know that I am in my Father, and you in me, and I in you.